Hey guys, a very good morning to all my crypto peculiars. So, have you all been curious about what's happening in the market? Don't you worry, the CoinMugs got you covered. Okay, so before starting with the updates, let's quickly quote today's headlines. Nigeria's central bank reportedly freezes crypto traders' accounts. Bitcoin retains $65k after Elon Musk's sell-off sees BTC pass Tesla market cap. India to soften position on regulating cryptos by taking middle path. Brave browser to integrate Solana D apps. So let's start off with our refresh feed. Firstly, we'll talk about how the Nigerian government froze some sussy accounts which were related to crypto trading. That's what happens when you play too much Among Us. Well, jokes apart, we came to know that it was due to security purposes. Let's have a look. The CBN barred banks from servicing crypto exchanges in the country in February, citing worries about volatility, money laundering, and terrorism financing. According to reports, the Central Bank of Nigeria has instructed all commercial banks in the country to freeze the accounts of at least two people involved in cryptocurrency trading. According to reports, the action is part of a bigger effort by banking regulators to cancel accounts of Nigerian people or businesses transacting or operating cryptocurrency exchanges through local banks. CBN barred banks from servicing crypto exchanges in the country in February, citing worries about volatility, money laundering, and terrorism financing. Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, later claimed that the majority of crypto transactions through commercial banks in the country were illegitimate, meaning they were used to fund illegal activities. In addition, receiving authorization from the Nigerian Federal High Court in October, the CBN is preparing to launch the country's central bank digital currency, the e-Naira. The e-Naira is being touted as a faster, cheaper, and more secure way to conduct financial transactions, although it is expected to coexist with Nigeria's fiat currency. So, moving towards our next news, we'll talk about how Bitcoin and Tesla are playing with funds. I mean, not literally, but yeah, literally too. They actually are. Let's dive into this inscription. Bitcoin was trading around $65k on November 8, with huge gains seemingly unaffected by Tesla's stock falling 5% at the Wall Street Open. BTC USD was down roughly $900 at $65k according to data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView after touching highs of $66,433 on Bitstamp. The revelation that Tesla CEO Elon Musk will sell 10% of his Tesla interests, worth roughly $23 billion, just because Twitter followers voted for him to do so, dampened the company's overnight triumph. Apart from the fact that it was only 9 months ago today that Tesla purchased $1.5 billion in Bitcoin for its balance sheet, Musk's move had an unanticipated consequence. Bitcoin overtook Tesla in terms of market capitalization. In the meantime, Michael Saylor, CEO of MicroStrategy, commented to Musk's plan by saying, if the goal is diversification, an alternate option to consider is converting the TSLA balance sheet to a Bitcoin standard and purchasing $25 billion in BTC. A tax-efficient approach that would provide diversification, inflation protection, and more upside for all investors. Musk hasn't said what he'll do with the proceeds of the stock sale, which he claims will be his only taxable event because he doesn't get paid by Tesla. The cryptocurrency market cap is emulating Ethereum's all-time highs. In the meantime, fresh all-time highs for Ether dominated major altcoins, while other tokens experienced little movement on a daily basis. But people from various platforms still believe that the true acceleration of this cycle has yet to arrive. So moving forward with our next segment, we all know that some of the governments are acknowledging cryptocurrencies whereas some are not. Indian government seems to have joined neither the latter nor the former. They want to make both the parties happy, the crypto investors as well as the people who think crypto will crash someday. Let's have a look at this point. India is apparently leaning towards a neutral posture on Bitcoin regulation, despite the fact that crypto adoption shows no signs of slowing. This is intriguing, especially considering there have been reports that a cryptocurrency bill may be tabled in the Indian Parliament's winter session. Recent reports, however, imply that its earlier hardline stance may be softening. Because the crypto industry has already carved out a sizable market share worth billions of dollars in the country, imposing a blanket ban would be damaging to a large number of investors. A legal tender status, on the other hand, is exceedingly unlikely to be granted. According to a government source published by the Economic Times, a balanced approach would be required. According to the source, a midway road that addresses all stakeholders' interests is more likely. While officials have been debating various regulatory issues, an upcoming presentation is scheduled to finalize the taxation of capital gains acquired through crypto trading, according to the source. The bill is expected to be sent to cabinet after that. The Indian government's stance on cryptocurrency has shifted several times. Back in 2019, a government panel proposed an outright ban on cryptocurrency trading along with penalties and jail time, while earlier this year, the finance minister assured citizens that they will examine how this technology might allow fintech to maximize the potential that it has. While this may be attributable in part to high levels of adoption and investment, this changing crypto picture may also be related to the advent of large companies. With major international investments from the likes of Coinbase and A16Z, two of India's top crypto exchanges, CoinDCX and CoinSwitch Kuber, have achieved unicorn status. Furthermore, India's own protocol, Polygon, has a market capitalization of over $12 billion. So moving towards our last segment for today, Brave and Solana have partnered. Well, these handshakes remind me of Spider-Man and Ned's super cool high five. Brave and Solana have done the same, with features benefiting both the parties as well as customers. Let's have a look. The Solana blockchain will be supported by default in Brave. Solana has teamed with Brave, a prominent privacy-focused browser, to provide support for its decentralized applications. The Brave team revealed the connection at the Breakpoint conference in Lisbon on Monday, allowing Solana D apps to operate natively within the browser. Until far, Brave's browser-based cryptocurrency wallets and DEX aggregates have only been supported Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain. Solana will now be added to the supported networks as part of the team's multi-chain approach. Solana, a high-performance blockchain, has exploded in popularity in the previous year, establishing itself as a serious competitor in the Layer 1 race. Each told Crypto Briefing that Brave is adding support for Solana account creation, key management, transaction creation and signing, as well as compatibility for Solana's JSON RPC APIs. Default support for Solana, according to each, will assist in quick and economical access to the decentralized web, paving the path for the next billion crypto users. Within the first part of 2022, the integration with Solana will be finished. The crypto community loves Brave browser because it is a privacy-focused alternative to Google Chrome. For viewing anonymous adverts, the browser also compensates users with basic attention token by allowing advertisers to purchase and space. The BAT token supports Brave's advertising ecosystem. The new agreement gives Brave's 42 million monthly active users and 1.3 million verified creators access to the Solana blockchain. In exchange, Solana will deploy Themis, a privacy-by-design ad system, across its network. Themis is a significant step towards in the BAT 2.0 plan. Meanwhile, the Solana token just overtook Cardano and stablecoin provider Tether as the fourth largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization. So we would now wind up with our assessment for today morning and meet you all in the evening with even more interesting stuff. Until then, you may consider joining our Telegram channel for free crypto signals, visit our blog linked below for guides, reviews and tutorials, and subscribe to the channel and get daily updates about the crypto market. Lastly, with this little favor of CoinMonks, we hope you stay updated. Thanks for watching and have a nice day ahead.